What's the challenge of facing him in those running backs and that offense?
The knowledge. He knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball pretty much every time before he snaps the ball. So, and I mean, he's got the weapons around him to do it and to make plays. I mean, he can get the ball to the backs fast, and they can create something out of nothing. And play action, I mean, will bite you if you don't play slow. He'll hit you over top too. So, just being patient and being locked in on your keys.
This may have been what you talked about before, but do you have to put the idea of Brady being a GOAT-like player out of your mind when you prepare for this game? How do you go about it?
I mean, you prepare. I mean, you obviously know you respect the fact that he's a great player, but you prepare the way you prepare week in and week out. And I don't really like changing the way I prepare for who I'm playing or who we're playing. So I think it's just being consistent with who you are and what works for you. But then again, I mean, we got stuff we got to work on too, and we got to be more consistent on defense, and we got to be more disciplined at times too. And I think if we do that, play in and play out, we're gonna be hard to beat.
Speaking of, you guys have been pretty good in the red zone all year, but the last 2 weeks it hadn't been up to that standard. What do you need to do to turn that around?
Like I said, just lock in and be disciplined. It really just comes down to discipline. That's it. Just you practice those plays and during the week, and they're going to come up with their new stuff here and there. But I mean, you're a football player, so you got to be able to react to that stuff, and that's being disciplined to follow your rules and doing your job.
How do they challenge you with a linebacker? How do they challenge linebackers and safeties with their backs in the passing game?
They get them out fast and they get the ball in their hands pretty quick. So, I mean, all those guys can run and create something out of nothing. Like I said, it makes it difficult when they got 3 or 4 dudes or whatever that can all do different things special. So it's gonna be fun.
Is it more challenging than Minnesota in the way they use their backs out in the backfield?
I mean, yes and no. You could say they have their similarities and you can say they have their differences, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to doing our job.
So just they go to it more. I mean, it seems to be a bigger part of what they do. So
yeah, their backs are extremely good, and there's a reason they use them the way they do because they're good at what they do. It's the NFL and they're pro football players, so they should be good at what they do.
Well, you're always looking for the other personnel that's in the game, but the way they use their backs and like you say, they're all a little bit different how they deploy them. Is that even more of a sense of emphasis for you guys this week to identify just who is it?
Yeah, but we can get cheats off that though, so that can help us in a way too, knowing how they use their certain guys when they're in, if you study.
Well, seems like their missed tackles have been an issue for the defense lately.
It's always got to be on your mind what you're looking at when you're practicing tackling in practice. Obviously, we don't take each other to the ground, but if you're training your eyes and you're training your keys, breaking down, keeping your feet underneath your hips, a good base, and that's always on your mind in practice, I think that's going to carry over in the game. And, I mean, we fit each other up. We just don't take each other to the ground when we can. So, obviously, chase tackles, we don't try and fit each other up on our legs because that'll hurt somebody. But if we're in close quarters, we're going to fit someone up. But in space, we got to be able to break down and know what we're looking at and not have our eyes drift up high where they're trying to do all this stuff up here that doesn't even matter.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yep.